This is your girl Jahlicia, and I'm back with another video. Stop the track. Let's talk about this lip real quick. Now I know I am here to shoot a story time, and we'll definitely get to that. But I would love to take a moment to discuss this lip. This is my, I can't afford Pat McGrath, but I love Pat McGrath, so I'm going to make me one at home lip kit. I use Transylvania from Pretty Zombie Cosmetics, and I pushed in some glitter. I used NYX Violet, and I pushed it in my lips to give me this sparkly look. Now we have lights, camera, action, so it's a lot lighter, but if you go to my Snapchat or Instagram, you'll see the true color, and I am loving this. So now that we've gotten that all out of the way, because yes, I had to discuss it because I'm so freaking excited, let's get to the story time. Now picture it, Jacksonville, 1999 or 2000. It had to be right up on there. Me and my bestie Selena. Hey Selena, we were living on Justina Road. Now if you're from Jacksonville or you've been to Jacksonville, you know Justina Road is the hood, okay? But on Justina, they had some townhouse apartments. They had 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, and 3 bedrooms, and they were really spacious and nice, and I lived in those townhouses. Shout out if you're living in there right now. Now the townhouses had, like, I was in the front right next to the office, and I was very pissed about that, but these townhouses kind of was shaped like castles. I'm gonna search the internet for a picture, and if they do have it, I'm gonna show it to you. I want you to see. But it was kind of shaped like a townhouse castle in a circle. The yard was on the inside, so you had to go through your house to the yard. Like, you couldn't walk around the gate because it was fences all around. Sort of like a castle, just like that, actually. So if you lived in the apartment or you were in someone else's apartment, you all could meet in the middle and have like a party in there. You could barbecue in there. It was very convenient for that, but I didn't really go out there that often because bugs, okay? Alright, like I said, me and my bestie and her son were living there. Now, this bitch moved in next door, and yes, I'm gonna say this bitch even though I say this whole life, okay? She was one of those Jodie Watley on crack looking bitches. Now, if you don't know what Jodie Watley looks like, bitch, she was like the baddest bitch back in the 90s. Like, she would wear bodycon dresses, she would have her, Jodie Watley was the shit back then, okay? Google her. So this Jodie Watley looking bitch, except, you know, she was thin and light skinned. She used to wear that kind of stuff. She would wear like bodycon dresses, jackets. You know, she had the Jodie Watley look, but not the hair. So she had like 70 pounds of weave in her hair. It's not a judgment because I also had 70 pounds of weave in my hair back then. Here's a picture if I can find one of me with a weave. Okay, so she was our neighbor, so we would never speak to her. She lived directly next door to us, but we would never speak to her. She had a boyfriend. We're gonna call him David, since her name is clearly Jodie Watley looking bitch. We didn't know Jodie Watley nor David from a can of paint, and we are the type of black neighbors. We had it crunk in our apartment, so we wasn't neighborly. We would say hi and bye, but she would be bougie and stuck up, so I would be like, it's a no for me. It's a no for me. So she would be over there, and it's a townhouse, so her bedroom and Selena's bedroom, which was a master bedroom, were right next to each other, like they shared a wall. We could hear everything that goes on in there, and as you know, she could hear everything that goes on over here in our apartment. Tell me why me and Selena, because we were immature, and let me just say this first, because I like to give you backstory. Me and Selena were the kind of besties that slept in the same bed, okay? We slept in the same bed. My bedroom had all my stuff in it, and we would either sleep in her bed or my bed together. That's just, unless of course we was fighting, and then bitch, you better go to your own bed. But we would always sleep together because we're besties, and back then we were dorks, okay? Alright, we would usually sleep in Selena's bed because Selena had a king size bed, plus it was a master bedroom. It was just bigger, had a balcony, blah blah blah. So we would usually sleep in her room. Okay, so because we're immature, we would always hear her boyfriend having sex, right? And like, we would listen because he was like a 2-minute man, no lie. Like, we would legit have glasses by the end table, because when we hear them, we put the glass to the wall, we listen, And we listened so much we knew that he was a 5-stroke man, and then when he started coughing and turned the bathroom light on, we knew it was over, okay? He always would start coughing. I don't understand why after he coughed. But it's not like we could ask him, you know what I mean? But it always would happen. So we would kiki, and I know they would hear us laughing and hitting the wall and making ridiculous comments because, again, we were old enough to have our own apartment, but we were not mature enough, okay? We're still not mature enough, by the way. Hey, Selena. We would always do that, okay? Alright, so we would always hear them arguing and fighting. And of course, we would be all up in their Kool-Aid with our little glasses like, hello, what's going on? So, you know, that's normal. We lived there. So I'm sure they listened to us because me and Selena would fight each other. We would go tumbling down the steps. We would whoop us on ass. So it was drama going back and forth. But we always had parties and people at our house hanging out because so I know she would hear shit. And of course we'd be doing it over in our apartment, so I wouldn't be surprised if she had a glass listening to us, okay? Not together us, but with our boyfriends. Alright, so this one day, Selena's boyfriend's name, we're gonna call him Roddy, okay? That's so close to his name, she's gonna slap me. Roddy and Selena was in the bedroom talking, laughing with the TV on. The door was open, so they weren't doing anything in there. They was just kikiing. And I was in my bedroom actually doing my homework for once in my fucking life. Like, I was actually doing my homework because we were college students while we were doing all this. All of a sudden, I hear stuff go boom, boom, boom in the next apartment. Again, I don't like her, so I ignore it. I'm just like, the fuck? We keep going. And the noise keeps getting louder and louder. And now it sounds like they're slamming entire end tables and big shit. They're just throwing. They fighting. You could hear, bitch, and they going at it. So me and Selena assume the positions. I run to her bedroom. We get our assigned glasses that we always had available. And we put up to the wall. Alright? Roderick's like, y'all are so rude and disgusting, like y'all have glasses, but he runs downstairs to get him one because see, we have ours upstairs already, okay? Yeah. So by the time he come back upstairs, it's getting really bad. Like, I can hear her screaming, and it wasn't like stop, stop. It was blood-curdling screams. She screamed. I'm gonna tell y'all, it probably went on for like another 15 minutes because honestly, the three of us was in the room looking with serious faces at each other like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Now, in the space of us listening, Roderick left and went to the store. So I done been calling his real name. Fine. His name's Roderick. So Roderick went to the store. I don't know if homeboy heard, I don't know. But it seems like as soon as he left, the fight started turning up times like 7. Like, it was crazy. So, like I told you guys, once you go through the house, you can go through the, you are in like a little yard that everyone that lives in that circle of buildings can use. So a lot of people kept their glass doors open, and a lot of people just would hang out with the screen, you know, because get a little outside breeze. So the screaming started getting too bad for me, and I just couldn't handle it. Like, I'm telling myself and I'm telling Selena, like, I hate this bitch, but I can't deal with the screaming. So we have already pounded on the door like, is everything okay? Is everything okay? Pounding on the wall. Nobody says anything. Selena started like yelling over, and you can hear them saying, like, in my mind he was saying, fuck you, mind your business, but I don't know. Somebody said that they heard her say help me. It sounded like fuck you. We will never know. So keep in mind, it's like 10 buildings around, so someone next to her is clearly hearing her too, but they like, bitch, we in the hood, we mind our own motherfucking business. I couldn't mind mine. So I finally couldn't take it no more, okay? I run downstairs my apartment. I go outside. I start pounding on their front door. Boom, 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 boom. I'm beating on the door. Boom, 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 boom. By myself, because Selena like, bitch, you on your own, okay? So I guess Selena, I was like, open that door. Like, I'm yelling like, it's like I'm with them, okay? Selena like, come. She went downstairs and went through the glass and realized that their glass door was open, okay? And I ran around the building, through my house, out my glass door and in hers. So me and Selena run in her glass door like we the police, bitch, because she had her blinds so we couldn't see. So we busted open, slammed the blinds apart. Bitch, you won't believe what we fucking saw in there, okay? When we opened them blinds, we stopped right there. We hit a hard break, and we both just sitting there like, when we opened this girl porch, blood is everywhere in her apartment. It doesn't look like a crime scene, but you can tell a bitch lip was busted, and you know shit was bleeding because it was blood like on every part of the wall. Like here, it was like spatter like all over, right? Tell me why this bitch is tied with her hands like this and her feet like this on one of those rocking horses that you get for a kid. So like she's tied like this around the horse's head and she's on it and her legs are tied to the horse's feet. So like if I push her, she gonna do like this and rock with it, but her body cannot move. This nigga got this bitch tied to that, okay? He's not there, mind you, he left, okay? I don't know how he got out of there, because he didn't come out the front door and he didn't come out the back door, because again, the back door is to the yard. He wasn't in there, and she was just screaming, bitch. We stood there for like 2 minutes, literally, because we didn't know whether to touch this bitch, to untie her, or to get the fuck out of this good house, okay? Me and Selena just start running. We get to this bitch. Selena goes to her counter. She's cutting the rope. I'm dragging her. We get this bitch off, okay? We run this bitch out her back door into her back door in our back door too. So we got her on our couch. We done locked the door at this point. So we done saved this bitch. We done wrapped the blanket around her because that's what they do on TV. And we like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Me, I can't stand this bitch. I'm hugging her because I'm just so hurt. I'm hugging her like, you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. So you're like, call 911. So she's like, no, I don't want the police. You know how I go. I don't want the police involved in the case may be. It was just a little disagreement. So I'm like, look, bitch, we just cut you through from a freaking, a rocking horse. Like, what do you mean? I'm like, well, what you want me to do? She's like, take me to my mama's house. So we call her mama. We pack this bitch up in our car and we bunk across the bridge, taking this hoe to her mama's house. Child, that was so dramatic, right? She didn't come back for 2 days. So we all like, Lord, what happened? We're thinking she done got killed. Like, we were really tripping. We watching her apartment. He never came back. Tell me why 2 days later this bitch came back and she pulled up in a brown Honda. Now, as soon as I saw that brown Honda, I got a fucking attitude. Why, you ask? Because the brown Honda is her boyfriend's car and they both walked out the car and shimmied their ass in the apartment like it was no problem. And in my mind, no one's gonna convince me. They both were looking at us like, you nosy ass stank bitches. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, bitch, what? If you know me and you know Selena like you should, we knock on this bitch's door because we mad now. So we like, boom, 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 boom. I'm talking, we tearing up that door like the police, okay? They come out, he comes to the door. So we like, yo, what the fuck you doing here? Like, you know, it's our apartment. What the fuck you doing here? What kind of person you with? We pushing this nigga back trying to get in the apartment. I'm talking about really riding for her. Do you know that bitch came out and told us to mind our motherfucking business? Why she did that? Yes, Jody Watley did. Why she did that, y'all? Bitch, by the time we left her motherfucking apartment, we had done told that bitch she was everything. We had done hold each other back from running up on this bitch. We had done did everything and said everything we possibly can. How the fuck we save you? You come back moseying with this nigga and now we're the assholes? Child, let me tell you something. That night was crazy. I had to get up real close so you could see me. I got up in her face. I said, let me tell you one motherfucking thing, bitch. He gonna kill your ass in this motherfucking house. Your guts could be spewing and bitch blood could be everywhere and your son could be up in this motherfucker. He gonna kill you if you think I'm coming or I'm even paying attention. And I turned right to him and I said, and that's why you a 2-minute man and can't fuck. And I walked out the door. I did, because I was pissed, okay, and that's the only thing I come up with at the moment. And bitch, he knew he was a 2-minute man with that fucking cough. He knew exactly what that meant. So, boom. That was the time my stupid Captain Save-A-Ho ass went to go save my fucking neighbor, because I'm pretty sure I'm the person that encouraged Selena to go, because we both were sitting there for a while like normal people in the hood, like it ain't none of my business, I'm gonna mind my business, but I couldn't take it no more. So Selena was like, that what your bitch ass get. That's exactly what you get, trying to save everybody. Okay, yeah. So needless to say, we never talked to this bitch again. She lived there probably about 3 more months, and then she left, I guess, to a safer area where she can get her ass whooped in peace. I definitely hope you guys enjoyed this story time. I've been asked to do more story times. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying them. If you haven't seen my story time videos, binge watch them in the playlist that I will leave in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I usually never say that, but that don't mean you ain't supposed to do it. And I will see you in another video. Peace out.